episode of Yrel Gaming. This week I'm trying to figure out why I should play Yrel. I wanted to find out if she was any good or if the haters were right about the newest hero in Hot. I wanted to come to you guys with some solid truths, so I decided to buy her and get my own hands-on impression. But what did I decide? Let's find out. First off, Yrel is billed as a tank/melee warrior. I found this to be misleading at best. While she's a little tanky, she doesn't really have that much in the way of CC like a tank should. For instance, Arthas has a slow, a root, and some sustain. Stitches hooks like a 19-year-old runaway with daddy issues and heals like Wolverine. Even Joanna, arguably the most boring tank in the game so far, has an activated shield that can blind and pull enemy. So what does Yrel bring to the table? She has a pushback that she has to position for, which is a two-step process, and all of her abilities are channeled easily interrupted. Her talent does let her cast her next ability instantly and at full charge, which is cool, but it starts on an 8-second cooldown and can only be talented down to 6 later. Also of note, she can't auto-attack while channeling, so she has no outgoing damage while charging up her spells. Her abilities scale up depending on charge time, and have a bonus effect for full charge. However, uncharged, they're too weak to be much more than a Walmart Great Value brand version of her fully charged spells. Her knockback has a stun in full charge, but does less damage and has no stun otherwise. Her leap depends on charge time to get distance, meaning it's difficult to use as an effective escape or chase because she moves slower while channeling. Her AoE damage and self-heal does significantly less of both when uncharged, and since all of these go on to cooldown afterwards, it means you can't spam them. She only has a really meaningful presence on the field when her spells have charged up. By now, you're probably thinking, she sounds horrible. Why would Blizzard release a hero that is so broken in a bad way? Here's the thing, she's not broken in the conventional sense, but her playstyle and kit are so involved and situational that she feels extremely underpowered. She absolutely needs a team to be effective. On her own, she's too squishy to hang with the bruisers, and she has almost no damage output. She can farm decently, but using her spells puts them on cooldown and opens her previously mentioned squishy ass to a beating from the enemy gangers. However, if she's played effectively with well-timed channels and trait usage in a team setting, she can be very valuable. Her leap lets her cut off runners if you can anticipate them, and her common combo is to use her D and then slap the runner back in your enemy team with a short stun to put the murder cherry on top of the gang sundae. Her abilities can be talented to have significant ally bonus effects as well, such as healing the lowest health ally nearby when you use her trait, or heroes being healed by her Ardent Defender along with her. However, this spins us back into a list of negatives, such as her Ardent Defender relying on the enemy team to attack you to have any effect. Literally, all they have to do is ignore you and it is useless, and sadly she is not a priority target, because while she can be useful, every other hero on her team is more of a threat, and that's where Yrel really breaks down. She has usage, she has talents and spells that lend themselves well to a team fight, but ultimately there's nothing she does that another hero doesn't do better, and frankly in a more fun way. So yes, playing Yrel is like playing a paladin in vanilla WoW, pre-Burning Crusade patch. You don't do much damage, you can only heal okay, and you aren't a very sustainable tank. She's an interesting lore choice, but I feel like they didn't really give her the tools she needs to do the job they described for her. You can play her as a tank, but not very well. You can try to play her as support, but there's nothing she can offer that other supports can't surpass in both utility and fun playstyle. So these are my final thoughts on Yrel. She's not as weak as she comes off when you first pick her up, however that's a big part of the problem with her. She just isn't fun. She doesn't play very dynamically, she's not a hard enough hitter for her slow swings to make you feel like you're really bruising the enemy team, and her abilities, while novel, don't really earn her a solid place on a team that's trying to win in a real competition. She's a hero that is in desperate need of a tune-up, and it's only a shame that she was just released, so a major overhaul seems unlikely. This has been my hero overview of Yrel for Heroes of the Storm. I am Hurdled, and you are hopefully an entertained and informed fan, so please, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you think about Yrel in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the Nexus.